Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our Gundabad campaign on Divide and Conquer version 5. In the previous episode, we took we took Burmarlinge. I think that's what we took. It hasn't been that long, but still, I kind of forget. But we did fight some dwarves here. We defended EREBOR, and we will just send everything we've got down south, basically. We have one full stack on its way to Khazad-dûm East, and hopefully we will be able to lay siege to that and maybe even take it. They do have a garrison in there that's pretty sizable, but it would be so great if we could just take those settlements and snuff out the dwarves of Khazad-dûm. It would also make us a lot of money. We could also get the mithril here, I think. Don't know if we can get any better armor though, because we're not dwarves, but hopefully the Khazad-dûm East already has the absolute best armor, and then we can just start sending troops through that region and retrain them. That would be swell. In the center part of our territory, the Doom stack of the Anduin Vale have laid siege to our allies at Leodholt, so we have sent a very small contingent of reinforcements to help out if they attack Leodholt, or when they attack rather, and we are also trying to send even more. It's a very early tier troops. We have some black shields there though, but I'm hoping that they will give it at least one more turn before they attack, so that we can send even more reinforcements. I don't know though. Most likely Leodholt will fall, and then it's good that we have troops in the region that's going to help in reclaiming it. On the eastern side, we are pushing hard on the Dwarves of EREBOR. Like I said, we took Burmarlinge, and now we're moving on Kondovan. We are also moving on Skarn, and hopefully we'll be able, we should be able to take that in this episode. And of course, we've taken Miraeron for quite a while ago. So I'm very happy with the progress that we're making, to be honest. But we mustn't... How many regions do the Dwarves of EREBOR even have? If we go to the territorial ranking, they have 5. Okay, and I don't think Burmarlinge counts in that, so they have 4, I guess. So that would be Kondovan, Skarn, Rubar, and Vintirionior. Is that it? If Rubar's the last settlement they have, then it would be really great to give Rubar to Mordor, maybe, in exchange for an alliance. Speaking of which, I still need to find them somewhere. Now we're just walking towards that region, or towards the closest Mordorian settlement that we know of. But I think there are also some settlements here. It wasn't that long ago since I played as Rune. So we can try going this route instead. I think there are like one here and one over here that we can try. That should be closer than going to Mistrand. Righto, and we have spies all over the place and diplomats all over the place. You can't go anywhere, you can't go anywhere. I want you to still stand at Kondovan. Keep an eye on that. So we don't really have that much more to do. I think we've moved everything. Actually, you are moving down to Fenholm. That's great. And of course, we are still at war with the High Elves. Nothing's happened there. We're still standing firm at Goblin Town. We started sending some troops over to the fort just to have them free upkeep. Speaking of free upkeep, I wonder how many of you can... Oh, all of you can actually start marching south. That's great news. Great news indeed. So let's move you down towards EREBOR, and that's going to cost us a lot of money. Now we can't really take our foot off the gas right now. We desperately need to keep pushing hard with everything we've got. Even down, don't really think we have a lot of Black Shield units or really elites available to recruit anywhere. Black Shield archers. And now we are really down to like the tier 1s again. But that's the thing with the Snow Orcs of Gundabad. They have pretty slow replenishment times for their troops. 19 turns left until I can get another unit of Pale Orcs here in Onazanar, for example. That might not be that slow compared to the latest tier troops in other factions, but seeing as we don't have that many different kinds of units, it's really noticeable when we run out of units to recruit. And I think this is it. Now I must have gone through everything. I'm really looking forward to when I can start recruiting over here, actually, Kirikathal, etc. Although, if we are able to wipe EREBOR out before they get a doom stack, that would be just amazing. How far? You can still hang out at EREBOR. I want to push a bit further south to see if there is another settlement here, maybe somewhere that we have forgotten.
Can I help, my lord?
You spy. You will hang out close to Skarn. I don't really want to take you out of here until I'm certain that Mireiron is not being attacked. If we put you here, you should have a decent amount of visibility. Good. Good stuff, good stuff. I think we are ready to end the turn. And like I said, I won't be moving all of these small little squads. I won't be moving them manually, but I will rather just let them walk in between the end turns. EREBOR, are you going to do something? No. Neither did Ered Luwin. That's another thing. I mean, I can't believe Angmar doesn't want an alliance with me. I'm pretty strong right now. Knock on wood. But I'm pretty strong right now. And they still reject my approaches for an alliance. And they've done so for quite some time. Despite me offering like huge sums of money. Huge. Okay, here we have it. You could not reach them quite yet, but I think we should be able to take care of this. Gundabad is just a village. Really small place. Where did the dwarves go? Okay, this is what I was scared of. Do I want to send something back? How strong? You have 3. So let's start moving some of our heavy hitters back to Mireiron. And you can attack Skarn. Build a palisade, although they only have... we don't need a ram because this is a mine. So they shouldn't be able to... they shouldn't have any walls, basically. And we can start sending the spy down this way. You are at EREBOR. I think I should have a diplomat that I want to keep an eye on Vintirion. They actually have a garrison there. We can stand you right there to keep an eye on that settlement. You couldn't reach Askru. And now I'm wondering if it's worth taking this army out into the field. First of all, we can see how far I can take you to build a tower so that you can still come back. You actually have a decent amount of movement points. That's impressive. Very happy about that. Good stuff. Now we can actually take this whole army. I'm just gonna keep moving with it, actually. Keep moving. There we go. There we have an army of dwarves. That's really good that we send them out. Quick save. And then fight the battle on the map. Hopefully, we will win this, first of all. But also, hopefully, we will be able to get a man of the hour. Although I think we already have way too many generals due to marriages and whatnot. Start the deployment. We have snow, which is great for us. But we are in an uphill attack, which is not good at all. And no matter where we go, we're still fighting uphill. Put the ballista there, and all of the missile troops. Don't need the half trolls there, like so. And half trolls on the sides. And then we need, all of our units that can hold the line efficiently. Sellswords, first of all, they're the captain, so I'll put you in the absolute back line. Something like this. All the shields will be frontline troops. And you can stand there. And you can stand there. Then we need you for one flank. And actually, Damn, we can have you on that side as well, because we have a lot of black shield warbands over here. Warriors, sorry. Warbands are the spears. Like so. And we also have some wargs to potentially charge down any units that decide to run. Start. And we need to move up as fast as possible. They're moving towards us, though. Let's see. Can we get a look at what they have? No artillery. That's good. And I forgot to look at their army composition before starting this battle, like I usually forget to do. There we go. And we can move even further. We just need the ballista to catch up. And then I think we should be able to start shooting. Maybe even walk a bit further to the left. And now the dwarves have stopped, which is good. So we can get into a better position, better hillside position. But no, I shouldn't have said that, because now, of course, they are moving. Just a smidge more, and then I will stand my ground, and I'll just let my range units start shooting. There we go. And now we can ungroup everything again. Missiles, not the half trolls, and slow everything down. Axe throwers. We have a lot of laborers against us. I'm absolutely okay with that. There we go. And you shoot at... You're shooting at something. That's good. Keep aiming for the EREBOR infantry. And if we put... Actually, we can have both of you at fire at will, the half trolls. I think they have that good of a... Actually, no. Because I'd rather have you start chucking your javelins when we have kind of a blob created. And they just sent forward their ranged units, so we can just let all of our troops keep skirmishing for a little while. Or we actually shouldn't. Just throw everything in. And run. You stop shooting and move back. And you run back as well. And then we have our flanking troops, which will run up to one side. Our other flanking troops that will run up to the other side. And now actually all of their troops started to run away, which means that we can start shooting at their backs. Not all of them started running though. We did catch the axe throwers. And you do not... Yeah, you're not at fire at will mode anymore. That's great. Keep shooting, keep shooting. I don't think the dwarven laborers really have any shields and whatnot. And you... There we go. Now, half trolls. Run over this side. And we also need to send up the wargs so they can get some charges off. And cell swords will just stand their ground, not really doing anything about anything. You can attack the laborers, and you can also attack those laborers. And I would love to see if the half trolls will get into any good position to get the throws off. Keep going with the wargs. So far we lost 8%, killed 17. So they are doing a great job, the dwarves actually, on holding us back. That's not good. They are starting to break through. All missile troops, attack those dwarven laborers, please. We are encircling them there. Just need to get the wargs into a better position. We are fighting them everywhere, but we can't really use our numerical advantage as much as I would have wanted. We can start chucking at them. Don't want you to shoot at anything right now. There we go. And you throw at them. And you are also throwing at the dwarven laborers. That's good. Where are... I think they're going straight for my captain. Where are you, by the way? I think the captain is over on this side. So if I were to just put him like this, he should be on the far end. You attack the EREBOR axe throwers in the back. Actually, you can go for the EREBOR infantry instead. We're losing so much of our infantry against these dwarves. They are so sturdy. And... kaboom. That was a good charge. We need to do that again. And that is a captain dead. Which means that they might start breaking soon. There we go. You can attack them. And now missile troops can start shooting at those dwarven laborers, please. You get another charge off on the EREBOR infantry. They are starting to break. That's great. Did that rhyme? Break? Great. No, it didn't rhyme at all. And I think that charge could have been better, but now they have broken, fighting to the death. Which means that we should be rid of them quite swiftly. Fighting to the death is not as efficient as one would think. And now we lost our captain as well, so we will not be getting a man of the hour. I thought you were in the absolute back. Oh, you are rather in the absolute front. Okay. Interesting strategy. And they are breaking. We've killed 70%. Go after the EREBOR infantry. Missile troops. Shoot at whatever is running. Actually, keep shooting at those dwarven laborers. They absolutely obliterated my raiders. That's not good. And they are broken, so try to chase them down with the half-trolls. We've lost a lot more troops than necessary, I think. But fortunately, what really sucks is that we lost Black Shield Warriors and Black Shield Warband, like really quality troops that's difficult to replenish. And come on. Yeah, boom. There we go. That's 90% killed. We can end the battle. And we lost a solid fourth of our entire army. But we killed 1,000 dwarves. And I think this is good that we don't really need to worry about the threat from Captain Durin anytime soon. MVPs. 109 on the Warg Marauders. And that's the best we got. I actually did heal some, even though we only had a captain. Great news. Great news indeed. Last stand of Boromir. Damn. There we go. Execute whatever prisoners we took. And now just keep pushing. East, maybe? There shouldn't be anything east, should there? No, let's move you down towards this region, towards Vintirion, Eor. Actually, you can go for that fort first. I think that would be a good idea. Path blocked. We don't need to read those. Recruitment report. That's one I actually want to read. We got some black shields at EREBOR. Keep moving towards Burkaupis. I think that's where they can get the best armor. And EREBOR got a whole bunch of early tier troops. Move you towards Burkaupis as well, where all of you will be retrained. And then we have Emenufuin. And these units I rather need to move. Okay, they didn't attack Leodholt. That's actually great news. Emenufuin, right. Troops. You are there. Are any one of you free upkeeping there in Dolan? Actually, quite a few of you are. That's great news. And then we have Dale. Also had some troops. We actually can retrain you. That's awesome. Amazing. But first, you can start moving towards Burkaupis. Actually, you don't need to go there because Dale has amazing armor. Actually, I think I might want to join a whole bunch of these up so we don't have as many messages. There we go. Burkaupis. Actually, yeah. Burkaupis. You, Burkaupis as well. Cowpiss. I mean, come on. That's not the best name. And you are already... Look at that golden armor. That's so great. You can move straight to Burmarlinge. Good. Do we have anything more? Except Esgaroth, Habla Habla. Fenholm, you got a spy because we've been losing a lot of spies recently. Unfortunately. Now, you move over here. Keep an eye on Duinberg. And then we have spied Erui. Oh, cool. That's guy being killed by Sam at Tirithungul, I think. Cool stuff. Cool stuff indeed. Oh, no. And we need to fight our way out of that. Because we can't take that fort, can we? For some reason. So this one's going to suck. Why can't we go into that fort? Okay, so remember in the last part of the last episode, I said that most likely that if we will die, hopefully we'll take a whole bunch of dwarves with us. Looks like that's going to be a true story. Get up here, get some visibility. Hopefully this is like a last hurrah of the Khazad-dûm dwarves. Erwi, Karas Galadon, you also got a spy. That's really, really great. Limhir. You can start moving to... Okay, that is still a Lothlorien settlement. So they have at least 2 with my simple math. That was actually a really good spy. 90% chance of getting in. That's awesome. Do I want to send anything of you to... No. Can retrain some stuff. Not sure we need that. And Fenholm retrained a general, it seems. And, okay, build. Come with your board. You got a ration market, so that will help out with some money. That's great, but we are still just broke. All of our money is getting invested as soon as we get it, really. Drill square. He said, and bought more stuff with money he doesn't have. Randrill's halls. You got a drill square as well. Start going with some heavy hitters. Burkaupis, you got the camp guard. Go straight in for guard barracks then. And when we have the culture, we will be able to start training at least tier 1s in Burkaupis. So that's great. This will be able to help out a lot in the war effort on the Eastern Front. And grass guard being upgraded. And I think we want to go for the Carpenter's Guild House first before we start building all of these things. Actually, no, because the first... we should have... We're not even going to have the culture. So we might as well go for the guild house first. Okay. So that's that. Faction announcements. A whole bunch of trait increases and retinue expansions. Queues are stalled. Yes. Large town ready to upgrade. Rakjaberg. Finally. Upgrade that thing. And then we're going in for the Carpenter's Guild House. At least we're not hoarding anything. Okay, now Kingdom of Gondor has the highest production. That's not good. That's not good. And yeah, so now we're not the best at anything anymore. Death stalks the land. Oh yeah, it's not going well for the Anduin Vale. All of them are suffering from plague and whatnot. You join them. And you can't join them quite yet. But at least we have another army here. That's really great. And I hope that Dol Guldur doesn't decide to use their army against me. That would suck big time. So now we have a spy here. We have one spy at Duinberg. We have one spy at Rosgobel. Do we really need you just walking around here? I'm hoping that Bjorn's Hall is still gonna be in our hands. So now we'd rather need you to start going around We need to start worrying about Dorwinion if they decide to attack us, actually. Even though I would very much hope that we can somehow get a peace treaty with them. I don't know. I just want to focus on my main targets, actually. Speaking of main targets, we have one little thing there. Okay, and I've already moved everything. Feels like I just... Okay, Skarn, you should be able to attack now. Quick save. Get in. Assault. And we actually have a regular general, some laborers, some defenders, nothing ranged. So we should be able to have this quite easily, and it doesn't look like they have any palisades or anything either, which is really good for us, obviously. So we can rather use our ballista shots on the square, because most likely all of their troops are going to pull back to the square. So we will be able to just absolutely pummel them with ballista shots. And you. Right there. All of you. Flaming shots, fire at will. And then we have 2 squads of archers behind them. I don't think they will start selling out, to be honest. So first of all, just use the ballista. Then use the archers. And then send in the infantry at the absolute latest. Come on. Cool. So here is our army. Let's go. Oh, yes. Frightening. Everyone has the ability to shoot. I would like for all of you to focus on the Durin's guard. Should be somewhere. Focus on the general. I think that should be our best chances. Oh, damn, they're actually moving forward. Okay, then just keep sending in the back. And our infantry will need to get ready. Looks like they might be going for my captain. Oh, captain, my captain. Oh, just keep sending it. If they start running back, that's even more perfect. And if I put my captain here as kind of a bait, then they might just run this route and we can start, or keep rather, just absolutely pummeling them. Oh, yes. Getting some juicy, juicy hits. Killed a 1/4 of their army so far. Now we can start sending at Durin's guard again. Just keep an eye on the timer so that doesn't start running out. Got some shots on Durin's guard. Laborers. Actually looks like they just might be able to reach us. You keep shooting at the square. And you get ready to fight some laborers, I guess. If they start pulling back now, that's just so stupid. The wargs are hungry. We also have some shield spears that I would like to have on the right flank. Missile troops. Shoot at the defenders. Actually, you can keep shooting at them. It looks like we're really starting to wear them down. If we can get them to start running back, that would just be sweet. Okay, actually, turn. Shoot at them. I think they will break pretty quickly when we charge them with the warriors. And kaboom. And I think we should be able to deal with them quite swiftly. I'm not a big fan of that we miss the defenders, though. The run back there. Charge in with the warbands. Missile troops. The Durin's guard still standing their ground in the back. So I guess we'll just have to use our infantry a wee bit more than I would have hoped. You can march in against the laborers. Actually, now they're running back, turning their backs towards us. That's a perfect time to just start pelting them with arrows. There we go. Now you can take back your equipment. Black Shield Warriors. Good. And now it looks like we are done with whatever they have over there. See if we can push forward a little bit more, actually. Because I want you to shoot over them on the Durin's guard. So start moving forward until you can shoot at Durin's guard. Please, if you would be so very kind. We might even want to be a bit sneakier with them, to be honest, and start shooting from different angles. And put archers forward as well. And now our infantry. Okay, they are broken and we won't be able to catch up with them. So you can pull back. Have 2 units of spears and 1 unit of warriors on that side, and you can run over to the other one. I think these angles will work very well for us. Just always keep an eye on the timer. There we go. There we go. There we go. Actually, I want you in a better position. And all of you can fire at will again. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Get ready. Just stand, create a gauntlet or an absolute funnel where we can annihilate their troops. You can form a bit of a shield. Actually, no shield wall. I don't think that's necessary. Are we dropping their dwarven defenders? We actually are. That's great. And so far, we haven't had to waste any of our Halurks. So they are still fresh-ish in the back. You are out of ammunition. That's good. Hopefully you've hit something. And our ballista is out of ammunition as well. Keep shooting at Durin's guard. And you keep shooting at them. And I think spears on one side, and then just anvil. Anvil? Advil? Advil is a painkiller, right? So anvil, I guess. Hammer on the advil. Yeah. Looks like we might be getting some shots off on the Durin's guard still. Oh, yes. Actually getting some hits. That's awesome. You. Nope. They are still hesitant. And we... Yeah, you can keep shooting at them. You need to try and intercept them. And you can rather shoot at Durin's guard, I think. And just like this, everyone should be as efficient as possible. You are out of ammunition, both of you. So run you back so you're not killed in vain. March up the infantry. Oh, we absolutely caught them here. We might lose a couple of units, but that's okay. All in all, I would say we've done a pretty good job so far in this battle. In not being wasteful with our troops. A much more wasteful when I have an even enemy, to be honest. Then for some reason I just throw everyone into their deaths. But when I have an inferior opponent with fewer troops, then I become very, very careful not to waste any units. Kind of ironic. Maybe it should be the other way around, but I don't know. Keep pushing them. We've killed 94% so far, so we can start going a little bit faster. Really? Is the general trying to run away from the battle? Shoot at the Durin's guard. I'm wondering if we want to take... deactivate the flaming shots and fire normal ammo, because the normal ammo should be more accurate, so we can try. Doesn't look like it's dealing as much damage though. Okay, now we're out of ammunition. So now, and the archers are out of ammunition as well. So now everything can just charge the square, not the pale orcs though. Still want to be kind of careful with them. Lost 2%. Can we keep it under 5? I don't think so, because when their general is activated, he's going to be a menace to kill.
Our men have taken control of the city.
Or should we do it like this, just to save troops?
Black shield warriors. We are the king's shield.
Move you up. Move you up. Move everything up to just absolutely encircle him if he decides to move forward. Up! Just want to make sure that we don't leave the square. This is stupid. Just move in and kill the general. Sure, we're gonna lose troops that way.
Our men have taken control of the city.
But we're just gonna have to be okay with that.
Victory will be ours.
Even though we're gonna lose 100 troops, maybe. No? We actually lost a lot fewer than I anticipated. Now it's just the general left. And if my memory serves me right, the Dwarven generals don't go down too easily. Knock on wood, because that's just happened. We lost 31 troops all in all. That's actually quite amazing. And this is a mine, so we should be able to lower the tax rate so we don't have to worry too much about the public order. MVPs on 92 Snork Scouts, 83 the Ballista, that's awesome. 66 Ballista, 60 Ballista, Scouts 92, 56, and 78. Yeah, the Scouts did a great job. All of our ranged troops did a great job. And now we've taken another EREBOR settlement. Ereborian settlement? Settlement of the Dwarves of EREBOR. How do you even say these things? Interesting seeing a Muma kill being used for something else than war. Interesting artwork. There we go. And I think Skarn is a town, and they are not happy with us. Exterminate the population. And start working on culture. And lower the tax rate. Maybe we don't need to lower the tax rate, even though we're gonna lower the tax rate, because I do not trust the public order of that settlement. You are on your way, and remember that these lads, unless they have a ballista, they will need at least one turn to siege. So we will come there basically at the same time. There we go. And also I'm thinking that on the western side, the problem I have over there with the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, I'm thinking that I will let them attack me, actually. And I won't need you over there anymore. Move down to Erui. And move all of you down to Erui, because I thought Erui would be lost right now. That's why everyone's not already on their way there. And you, actually, join you up. And then move you towards Erui as well. There we go. Everyone's on their way. Great stuff. And we have even more units here that we can push, because I'm hoping that Dol Guldur will use these troops to fight the Anduin Vale. And maybe even push further southeast, wherever, to Dorwinion. Now, this is like finding a freaking needle in a haystack. Okay, there we have a road. That looks like a road. Yes. So if we just follow that one, eventually there should be a settlement at the other end. We don't have any money. Like I said, I'll still wait for the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm to attack me, or I can just try moving back. Yeah! Yeah! Get screwed. Now we're gonna lose. Now we're hopefully going to lose a lot fewer troops. Oh yes. Because I would not have liked to fight these lads out on the open field, to be honest. And we can even move... Oh, if we only had a ballista, we could have done a one-turn siege at Khazad-dûm. That would have been sick. But now, most likely, we will have a defensive battle at a fort instead. And that's just going to be an absolute grind. But we'll cross the bridge once we get to it. As long as they don't decide to go for Erui, I think we should be somewhat good. You move closer to Erui. It's really good that we have so many troops on their way south, because as you can see, we will use them. We will... What's the word when you're starting to run out of something? You use something to the degree that you're starting to run out of it. Anyway, we are going to need reinforcements, that's what I'm saying. And can you smash down a tower? Don't really like the movement points. Tower there. At least Imladris is still in the hands of the goblins of Moria, so that's good, even though we're not allies currently. Alliance, map information.
I do not believe.
No. We have the same culture, man.
Farewell.
We should be bros. But I will just keep trying. And eventually I will just have to pay a massive sum for that alliance, I guess. There we go. Everyone's... Okay, I said I wasn't going to micromanage all of these, and now I'm doing that still. Okay, so let's just end the turn. Huh. Okay, spies are moving around. And some smaller troops as well. Now, the Anduin Vale, what are they gonna do? Nothing so far. Vale of Derwinion. I'm actually starting to get pretty scared of them, because I am bordering them. And they have fleets, and I think they even can cross over the river. What's this river called from Dale down to the Runic Sea, or the Sea of Rune? I don't think it's called the Rune River. Okay, Dunland's leader is dead. Interesting. Derwinia's leader is dead. That's awesome. The Axis Bite. Oh, so Dunland is on the last leg. Enedwythe expands. One ring has been located in Hobbiton. Interesting. Mission failed. Yeah. Recruitment report. Erin Dolan has gotten a lot of troops. And doesn't look like Dolan or Dol Guldur is moving towards us with their army. So that's great. Move you into that fort. And move you down towards Erui. Great stuff. Great stuff indeed. Now, Eminufuin, you got some Black Shield warriors as well. Move into Erin Dolan, where you're free upkeep, but eventually you will keep moving west as well. Dale, you got ballistas and whatnot. We can retrain you. That's great. So we can actually keep you there until all of you are retrained. I think that's a good idea. Esgaroth, you also got a ballista. Fenholm got a spy. That's sweet. Where do I need you to go? I wonder. You can go up here and then down the southern route. See what we have to fight there. And EREBOR retrained some Avengers. That's good. So now you're at full strength. That's actually really sweet. But I'm hoping I won't have to use you on the war on the Eastern Front, to be honest. I'd much rather just start sending you west. But I'm not sure I should be that confident. And Dale retrained some Black Shield warriors. Right. And eventually we will have more troops to send. Good. Good. Construction. Oh, yes. Look at all this. Eorlstone, you got the guard barracks. Yes. And Maethelberg, you got the guard barracks. Yes. Ration market. That's great. We need this as well. Just increase the trade. Absolute max that crap up. But it's going to take a while, though. Indeed. Burgram got the barracks. It's really, really sweet. When we have the culture, we can start getting some stuff. Guard barracks next. Yeah. How is it going with the culture, actually? 33. Okay. I don't know if it's worth it to actually wait with these and rather get the Dark Temple of Melkor like this. So we can start working on the culture instead. And I'm sure we have finished building in more places. But I unfortunately clicked down the message, so I won't be able to see it. Ham. Okay, faction announcements. Coming of age. Ugluk, where are you? Oh, that's actually perfect that you're there. That's actually pretty darn perfect. Because I need governors. Maybe you can move down, take Kondovan or something like that. For now, let's keep you in Burmarlinge. Or we can move this army up. And just worried about whatever this thing is. So I'd rather, we might actually need to chase him down, and you will be joined by our adolescent general. Smash down a tower. Good. And then, that's faction announcement. A lot of trait increases. You got a command and stuff. And, oh, I thought they were the same name. Queues are stalled. Yes, they are. They sure are. Death stalks the land. End of turn report. Okay, we are starting to make profits again. I mean, we are still making over 9,000 a turn. But that money is quickly diminishing, and they are disappearing into... We can't retrain them, okay. They are disappearing into army upkeep instead of construction and investments. Okay, how's it going down here? They did not attack me over there. That's interesting. Moving to Erwi. We have room for that. And do we have... We already have a general there. Okay, or a governor rather. And you join up with them. So we actually have enough for another army, to be honest. We don't need to send all of them into Erwi. Do we have anything else that looks healthy-ish? Yes, we do. There we go. And now you might be attacked by 2 groups of dwarves, but we're just gonna have to be okay with that. And it's so far away anymore, any further reinforcements. And all of these are going down anyway. I think I'd rather just merge a whole bunch of these things up, actually. Like that. We have another full army. You will keep moving south as well. And can we send the ballista back into Erwi? Because if we're attacked, I'd rather not lose that, to be honest. And put that ballista into this army. Okay. I do like this position, actually, being in the fort. Some of them are free upkeep. And I think they're gonna think twice before they attack me. So that's great. Fenholm. Can't recruit anything fun yet. We will upgrade that settlement. Okay, cool. So where do we need to do something? Dol Guldur is really getting stacks. I'm so happy to see that. So happy. Wargs. Join that army. That's okay. Not as high income anymore. I'm fine with that. You're moving towards Burkaupis. So are all of you. Let's join them up. And then you can get moving. I think, though, that they couldn't get retrained because... Actually, we can. Great. Give them armor. They already had the highest level. Right. Now, you should attack Captain Kim, and hopefully that will get a draw out from Kondovan. Yes, the balance of power is in my favor. We outnumber them by almost 2-1. And they have some strong troops, actually. The king's units are really good. Axes and shields. And Askru, also king's axes. And an actual general with Durin's guard. I think we should be able to deal with this, and so does the balance of power meter. The only problem would be if they somehow manage to pull back to Gundabad, so we need to attack that again, but we should have the movement points for it. And I forget if I managed to quick save before this battle, so I hope it doesn't crash, knock on wood. We also have 10 minutes left of this episode, so I think this will be the last thing we do. Don't mind the weather right now. Can we get a higher starting point, though? I believe we can. We have so many of our troops are ridiculously diminished. Just look at this. There we go. Put you like so. You and you. Fire and fire at will. And half trolls can put you right there in the gap. Then we need... I actually didn't see how diminished this army was until I started putting my troops together. This is my front line. Like so. And these are my attackers on the one side. My flank stakes. And then these are my flank stakes on the other side. Great. We have some wargs as well. We have a general. I think we moved everything. Now we're ready to rock. Those about to rock, salute you. Please tell me that they're gonna attack me. Yes, they are. They are just that stupid. Let's slow everything down now. What do I want you to aim for? You do not have the general in this army. And I don't need you to aim for the Maddoxes. I do need you to aim for the King's Axes, though. And all of you already have the fire at will activated. This is gonna be absolutely gruesome. But we are just gonna have to do our absolute best. Maximum effort as always. If we get you into a broader line, I think you would be shooting more efficiently. Someone said, was it on an Izzy episode maybe, where they talked about like 3 or 4 lines deep is the perfect... It's the perfect depth of the archer formation. Looks like we're actually getting some good shots here. Oh yes, that was a sweet one. Let's have... yeah. We do need to start shooting at the shields as well, though, so you can aim over that. And you as well, because hopefully it looks like you are shooting a bit short. So if you're aiming at the king's shields, maybe we'll get some access by accident. Yeah. And all of you are at fire at will mode. I wish I would have had more half trolls. But that's the problem with them dying in combat. We've killed 2% of their total forces right now. I would have hoped for my ballistas to do a better job, actually. But, I mean, their accuracy in missing is just astonishing. You shoot at the Maddoxes. You shoot at the Axis. You shoot at the Axis in the middle. I mean, like I said, it's absolutely astonishing how good you are at missing. Okay, start. Now you should be close enough to start aiming. Okay, that was actually a pretty good hit. Now you can start aiming at the closer, at the nearer groups. And this is my line. This is my line. So far, we've killed 7% of the total. And I do think that I'm putting my units to the best use right now. Putting all of my ammunition into their heavier troops. Okay, now the half trolls have started chucking, that's good. Or they've actually even stopped chucking, it seems. You run forward. And you start moving backwards and run if possible. You are just gonna have to be there, to be honest. Just take that hit. You, I want to run back. Blow the horn. And it looks like we might be able to catch them here. Oh no, what are you doing? Missile troops, stand right here, please. Not you, you can actually... No, it's okay. You run up on the side, we are going to need you. And you run up to the side as well. I should have done this a lot sooner, because the King's Axes are gonna have a field day with cutting down my troops. Now, I will actually save the ballistas ammunition for the next army. And all archers. I would like to get you into a position up here where you can shoot something into their backs. Run over on that side, run over on this side. Wargs, get involved. Killed 14%, lost 3. So as soon as we got into melee combat, everything started going a lot worse. But soon we will be encircling them with our flank stakes. So I think that will... Then it will start going a lot better, hopefully. Because just regular snowwork spears against the king's shields, I mean, come on. That's not odds I want to take. You get into the back of the king's axis. And you attack the king's axis in the back there. You attack them. You attack them. You attack them. And that was actually a pretty good charge. Now I just need to get out of there. And we'll charge in some mountain orc hunters as well. So far, okay, we are encircling them. That's great. Great news. Oh, they are fighting to the death broken. That means that I think the mountain orc hunters should be able to deal with them just fine. We will lose a bunch of Avengers. And that's just... We're just gonna have to be okay with that. Where are the Avengers, actually? Can we pull you out of there? And I'd rather save you for the general of the opposing army. Okay, now we can go after them. And all of you... go in and fight them. Great. Now, let's get ready for the next army. You stop shooting. Stop shooting. And you move up here. There we go. Behind the ballista. Is anything running back currently? Or pulling away? King's Axes. Damn, they're still so strong. Mixed with the shields. This is just a perfect combination right here. Is it worth it trying to get a ballista bolt off in there? I actually don't think that it's worth it. But we do need to start speeding up a little bit. Now we are losing troops so ridiculously fast. We might actually need to send the Avengers in there.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Come on. I think the Avengers are basically the only thing that can have a chance against their troops, against their axis. There we go. Now we got them to start breaking. And we captured the captain.
So we can see us defeat the rest of his army.
And that should be done. That should be at least 85% of the initial army. Oof, you lads took a beating, didn't you? Pull back, please. And you pull back. Now we have you. And you. To fight the next one. Fire at will. And you. Fire at will. It's really not that great that we haven't started shooting yet. And just start running in here. That was actually a really good shot. Pull back, and now... Okay, damn it. That's... Okay, I do not want to send you in there. Oh. Run away. That was absolutely atrocious. Lost so many troops just because of that. Might actually be worth considering putting
Very much in our favor. Victory will be
putting your archers on skirmish mode if you're not really going to keep an eye on them. I think this should be great. And you break and run. God damn it. And soon, they are wavering. Soon they should be broken. Now they're broken.
lost half there. If we continue like this,
There we go. Where are my wargs? Need you to take some prisoners right now. Or we might actually be quick enough to catch up with them. Might be. Oh, we got absolutely smashed by the Durin's guard while I wasn't watching. Of course. And the Avengers are ready as well. I think we lost like 20 wargs just because I didn't keep an eye on what happened over here. Looks like we actually got some Durin's guard dead though. So sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. And you go in and attack them. You can attack them as well. Just absolutely encircle them. Enemy general fallen. That's good. So now they should be all wiped out. And this is definitely 85% out of both armies. Oh yeah, completely annihilated. I want to look at how many wargs we lost because of my ignorance. 39. 39. 10 remaining. We need to send more wargs over there ASAP. Okay, we did not have a lot of friendly fire. MVPs with 68 kills. Did anyone top that? No. 68 kills, Black Shield Warriors. Nothing that interesting. But at least now we have taken that army out, and we should also have the settlement, or the village rather. It was a really weak little place. And execute. We should also get back the prisoners that they took. And no, 5 is it. And I don't think they will be happy enough when we get a general in there, so just sack it for now. Lower the tax rate, get the Shrine of Malkor as soon as possible. And you should be able to get moving to the next place. Go over here, because I think the next attack is going to come from Vintirion Eor. Go out a bit. Smash down a tower, give us some visibility. Now we have a straight line visibility, that's great. And that's it for this episode. Okay, we have taken Skarn. And you follow the yellow brick road. There's no other settlement here. That's great. So we've taken Skarn. We need to get a general over there, though, to get some better visibility. We've taken Kondovan, and now I think the Dwarves of EREBOR should be down to 2, hopefully actually 3, so they don't get a doom stack. But what am I doing? But if they get a doom stack, we're just gonna have to deal with that, don't we? Looks like they should be down to 3, but then Kondovan doesn't count, so they don't have anything south here. Do they? Do they, Gandalf? Please? Okay, no, that's ruined. So EREBOR will get a doom stack next turn. And that one's gonna smack me right in the face at Kondovan, most likely. Or Skarn, because those are the bordering territories. Ew. So we really need to start sending all the reinforcements we can muster. Actually, you can't attack Burmaling or Miriaron. You can only attack Kondovan or Skarn. So I actually want to move you down towards Kondovan. We need the troops wherever they might attack next. So just fill up wherever we can, and then just defend the best we can. So that's it for this episode. In the next one, I'm guessing that we will have some troubles with Khazad-dûm. I'm guessing that they will attack the fort, or they will attack this army, Lagdush, which is not optimal because it's going to take at least 3 turns until we have a full stack reinforcing at Erui. But at least I know that most likely some shenanigans are going to go down there. We have some visibility at Kameth Bryn, although I'm nowhere near experienced enough to keep an eye on it, but now, or to infiltrate it. But now at least we know what's inside Kameth Bryn. They have a lord and a high lord. Interesting. And to the east, I'm guessing that we will be fighting an Ereborian Doom stack. So that's gonna be fun. We are still making money, even making some profits now. We are losing 8,000 in corruption or other, and I understand that, because if we look at Skarn here to the very farthest east, 900 in corruption, and compared to Mount Gundabad, no corruption. So I'm going to try, let's take a look at this, 11.3. If we just move it one step further to Esgaroth, oh, we can't afford to change it, so never mind. I was thinking that we would move it to EREBOR or Esgaroth, somewhere more in the middle. But we still need to worry about all of these regions and just invest a whole shit ton in... Oh yeah, the corruption is high already in some places. Just invest in law. Invest in all of these militia garrisons and barracks and whatnot, and just get some law up in these places so there's no more corruption. But that's for another story. So thank you so much for watching. If you watched it this far, any tips or tricks, please write them down in the comments below. Have a great day and take care. I will see you in the next one.
The Weird Bubble!